What's going on? Today I wanted to do a quick video talking about the One Falcon. This knife runs about 80 bucks. I picked mine up on slash2gash.com. And I gotta tell you, my expectations for this knife were super low. I was not expecting much at all, and I'm pretty impressed. As far as handle play goes, I mean, there's like very, very little, almost none. It's running on bushings, and I have bought a few of the One knives, and it's pretty hit or miss. Sometimes the tolerances are pretty good, sometimes they're pretty bad. Every knife I've gotten, though, has had oversized bearings, oversized bushings, so you could definitely sand them down to get the tolerances a little bit better. This one you don't need to. Tolerances are really good. This knife runs on Zen pins, and they are replaceable. I'm not sure if you can actually buy replacement Zen pins for it off that website, but they do sell replacement bushing kits, which is pretty nice. Compared to some higher end knives like the Crake Raken, which I've done a video on, it kind of upsetting to say maybe, or kind of interesting to say, but it flips almost as well. I still prefer the Crake Raken. The quality is much better. The handles have a better feel to them. The handles are longer, just a little, and it does flip better. That being said, tune it, get this knife tuned up and get some lube on it, and it flips really, really well. I would definitely recommend picking one up, especially because this is not a clone. This is an original design from TheOne. It still is a Chinese knife, so if you have qualms about buying Chinese products, then, take that up how you may. But it is not a clone. I don't think it's the best looking knife in the world. I think the handle design is fine. It's definitely a little slippery, being that there's no hole patterns in it at all. It's just kind of this neat design. But the blade is pretty funky. I'm not sure what they're going for here. Definitely a little weird looking, but it is a great flipping knife. The back of the blade is crowned, so for ricochets and stuff, it's not terribly uncomfortable. It's actually pretty comfortable. I have beat the living crap out of this knife. You can see the ends of the handles have hit the ground many times. I have dropped it on concrete. I have dropped it out on the street. I have dropped it on tile. I have accidentally thrown it. This is the knife I use when I'm trying to learn new tricks. If I don't want to beat on my Crake Raken, then this is what I use to learn new tricks with. And then I graduate from this one to this one. And it's actually really nice because they do flip fairly similarly. They're a similar weight. I think this is 4.2 ounces, the Falcon, and the Crake Raken's 4.3 ounces. I could be off a little bit, but I think that's pretty close. So it's really nice to be able to learn a trick on this one, beat the living crap out of it, and not really care because it's 80 bucks. And from there, pick up my Falcon, or my Crake Raken, sorry, and continue with that same trick. For the money, I think this is a really good knife. It's a great knife for beginners, although you'll be kind of spoiled because if you get one with good tolerances out of the box, or if you tune it to good tolerance, it's a pretty good flipping knife. I have knives that I've spent significantly more money on that don't flip nearly as good, Benchmade. So all in all, I would definitely recommend this one, and I will throw a link in the description to where I picked this one up. If you have any questions or comments, let me know.